What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Spot Show podcast. This is, of course, an independent wrestling podcast with a few pit stops along the way. And who boy, have we been taking some pit stops, because this is episode 99.
We're already there, man.
Dude, now the thing is, though, we're not even there yet. We're almost there. And there is something weirder to me about almost being there as opposed to being there, because it's like an anticipation thing building up, and it's like, oh, almost to 100, almost to 100. It took us 2.5 years. No, I lied. Hang on. Yeah. 2.5 years to get to 100. And here's why I had to pause on that 2.5 years. That doesn't seem real.
No.
It doesn't seem real. Have you been getting the same Facebook memories that I've been getting?
Oh, yeah. I just got the one today where we took over the EPW Keep Strong or Stay Strong, Keep Fighting flyer.
Well, yeah, that, but also where we announced the launch of the Patreon 2 years ago. So, wow, it has definitely been a journey, and stay tuned for episode 100. I think it's going to be one that a lot of you are really going to like. It's going to be a fun one. It's not going to be one of those like we always do where it's like, oh, can you believe that we made it? Because, oh yeah, I can believe it. It's also, I think it's going to be a good mixture. I think it's going to be like, oh, here's where we were. Here's where we're going. Here's my favorite moment. Here's my favorite moment. So, but that, of course, is next week's podcast. This is this week's podcast. I, of course, am your host, Jim Mint 10 Dickie Wabash, joined as always by the one-legged wonder, Michael Madrox. This is the Spot Show podcast. Each and every week we get together and we talk about the wacky world of independent professional wrestling and everything in between. If you like what we're doing here, you can, of course, go to patreon.com/MadBash Studios. $5 a month is going to get you early and ad-free access, as well as over 100 hours total of content. Something really cool to go check out. It's the best way to keep the microphones on and the envelopes full. That's not the only way you can support us, though. MadBashStudios.com. There you'll find links to social media platforms. And, of course, go to your favorite podcasting platform. Leave us a 5-star written review. Go to the YouTube channel. Leave us comments and likes on the podcast feed there. Help us get into the algorithm. You know what I mean. Let's do some plug skis and upcoming dates. September 6th. and 7th, the weekend of September 6th and 7th, we have got a double shot weekend, baby. The Baja Powers Blast. Zach Abstract, the Baja World Champion, versus Oliver Kane, that 5'7" gift from heaven. The match so hyped, so big, so boisterous that it has to take place over 2 days and in 2 different companies, EPW and All Vermilion Wrestling. For more information, stay tuned to MadBash Studios on Facebook, where you will find out more information on the Baja Powers Blast. We've also got some plug skis for you over on the Patreon. On the $10 tier, we have got episode 2 of Big Stupid Popcorn. Michael Madrox and I watched The Marine. It was a very good time. And then coming up at the end of the month here within the next couple of weeks, or next couple of days, more than likely, you were going to have episode 3 of Big Stupid Popcorn, where we watched No Holds Barred starring Hulk Hogan. And of course, this episode is brought to you by Elite Pro Wrestling and Venom Energy. And it is Venom Energy that I would like to start this podcast with.
Oh, boy.
Remind me, because I don't know if we actually brought this to the podcast. Did we talk about what happened?
I don't think so.
Okay. So how long ago was this? This had to be...
This was last month, dude. It had to be the heat of July.
I think it was like the end of June, the beginning of July. It was very early. in the, well, not even early in the summer, but it was like the end of June, beginning of July. It's been a while since it happened. So Dickie Wabash has very bad habits. And whenever something happens and you know that you're the one that messed up,
But you want to blame it on everything around you.
It's your fault, and you are just looking for an out of, there was no way that I did this. I was talking to someone about this today, and she was like, yeah, she goes, one day I'm actually going to be proven right on that. But no, 9 times out of 10, it was me that did it, or even 10 times out of 10. So one of my bad habits is I like to leave stuff in the car after shows. We're tired. Let's not worry about this. Let's just,
get it later.
I mean, yeah. You really don't want to leave things in other things too long. You kind of want to pull out. Speaking of pulling out, Michael Madrox, you have got a very big announcement that you need to make concerning your PLE team.
The name says it all for those with the video capabilities on Patreon. Damn it,
Yes.
Jimmy.
Yeah. So for those of you that have been living under a rock, and I promise there actually is a story here, but I found a good little avenue that I wanted to go down.
So pit stops, baby.
Yeah, pit stops, brother. So yeah. For those of you that are unaware, we do the PLE draft where we earn points based on wrestlers that we have drafted throughout the year. And recently, Michael Madrox dropped, who did you drop? Gunther. And picked up the women's world champion, Naomi. And there was a ton of speculation about Naomi not showing up. She is, of course, pregnant. Congrats to her and Big Jim.
They did me dirty, brother.
You did me dirty, brother. Naomi is out of action now. So, Michael Madrox, you basically have no other option but to drop her from your team. And
I mean, I could keep her and just not get the points and sacrifice that to you, but I'm not that nice of a guy.
Or you could be stupid and be like, I'm going to draft JC Mateo after you had to drop.
Just watch. Just wait and watch, brother.
Telling you. Who did you drop and pick up, JC? Who did you drop? Why could I not remember? It literally just happened last week.
Cross.
Karrion Kross, duh. I mean that's how many news stories there have been in wrestling. Is that
and just the past few days, even
within just the past few days, like you forget about Karrion Kross and then Naomi, or because of Naomi, and then now we've almost forgotten about Naomi because of the news that dropped about WrestlePalooza. Which shout out ECW, love it. So with that, Michael Madrox, you are on the clock. You don't have to do it right now. You have until the end of the podcast to do it. But if you would like to do it now, you can do it now.
I'm gonna make you wait.
Okay. Naomi has been dropped, and you will be.
I will be selecting a new person.
Okay, you got a lot to pick from. Do you go with your light women's division? Not many women on your team. Do you try to favor NXT a little bit? Do you stick to the main roster?
Do I go to Jelly Roll?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? At this point, you would get more points from Jelly Roll than Naomi.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck you expected. So, yeah, man. So Dickie Wabash, we work shows. It's late. Sometimes I leave stuff in the car. I decided that it would be a good idea to leave our merch tote and our cans of Venom Energy. Shout out, incredible sponsor. Love them. In my car.
What happened, Dickie?
It got upwards of 100 degrees. One of the cans exploded in my car.
You mean that your car is like black already? Black leather interior.
Which actually saved me. A little bit.
I just wonder how hot like that it got inside the car.
Oh, dude. You've gotten in that car whenever the sunroof has been open, not covered, and
Yeah,
it's
it burns.
It's 120 degrees in that car easily. So can explodes, fucks up the entire inside of my car. For those of you that have ever ridden in the red line with me, you know that I am very anal about my vehicle. I'm very proud of my vehicle. It's the first brand new vehicle that I have ever owned in my entire life. It's my baby. It came off the lot with 16 miles on it. And that it would have been 11, but I test drove it.
He screwed up.
So there's that.
So what you're saying is the next morning you went out to your car expecting the normal routine.
No, it wasn't even the next morning. It wasn't the next morning. It was like a few days later.
Oh.
Yeah. So I walk out, this red, because of course it was fucking red. Why wouldn't it be red?
Wait a minute, was it the fruit punch or the black cherry?
It was the fruit punch.
Okay.
Explodes all over my car. Takes me 30 minutes to even get it good. If you really look at the interior of my car, you can still see where there is just little, but it's nothing. It just needs cleaned off harder. I'm thinking about getting it detailed, get it cleaned. So this happened, like we said, a couple of months ago. So basically the interior is fine. The interior is all clean. Well, I noticed there's an issue with my rear passenger window. It's like bucking and it's like it's sticking and it's like, oh, me not even making the connection. I'm like, oh, I thought that it was like sticking up just at the top on the trim. But then I noticed there's a little bit more to it, and I'm like, maybe it fell off track or something, like the as windows are wont to do. So finally I take it literally today, the day that we're recording this, I take it to my local Chevy dealership. And as I'm pulling off the lot, I got picked up. I think to myself, I wonder if the venom got down inside of the gears of the window and made it all sticky and bound up. Yes. That's exactly what happened. So $50 later, my window is fixed. Everything is simpatico right now. This is a cautionary tale. Do not leave unopened cans of anything carbonated in your vehicle.
No, not at all, man. So what was the pain like when you went out to your car and realized that it decided to go to an ICP Fago shower in the middle of the night?
I just opened the back hatch because here's how I knew, because I was going to be going to the grocery store and I needed to get the merch tote out to have room in the back hatch of my car. And I open it up and I see the puddle because here's how it was sitting on top of the merch tote. I see the puddle on the merch tote and I'm like, no fucking way. And then it's one of those, like, as you're cleaning, you're discovering more of where it landed. And it's like, maybe it was just contained to.
See, that's what I thought it was contained to the back. Because I never saw it in person. I just heard the horror stories.
Residue got up to the gear shifter.
That's crazy, man. From one can.
So here's where we were really lucky. It was on top of the merch tote, and thank the maker that the merch tote was nice and sealed. It would have completely ruined all of our merch.
Yeah.
Everything would have been destroyed.
You can't wash stickers.
No, and we have white t-shirts in there. We have boxes. There's $100 figure in that merch tote, brother. It's a Willow It's a Willow Nightingale chase. If anyone is interested in one, we have one.
We'll even cut you a deal on it.
We'll even cut you a deal on $100. But yeah, so that was no fun. So basically, that was my day today. Was getting that fixed and all that. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. This, like I said, this is a cautionary tale. Take care of your vehicles, folks. Take care of your vehicles.
And always drink Venom Energy. Because if you drink it, it can't explode in your car.
Hey, there you go.
There you go, brother.
There you go. Now, I had been guilty of leaving the Venom in my car before, but not when it's baking in 100-degree weather and it's at least 20
This
more
summer's
degrees
been
hotter.
ridiculous, dude.
Oh, dude, it's been
But it feels
awful.
amazing outside today.
Where you are, more than likely. Where I am, it's still a little bit hot. But
Really, it's nice breeze here. Nice, man.
no, it's just muggy more than anything at MadBash Studios, Honey Creek. I mean, yeah, like it's not like ball breakingly hot or anything, but you know, it is what it is. So
I want to backtrack here because you brought up WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
Why is it getting so much hate? Why do people not realize this is an old ECW show?
I don't know, because the only person that I've actually see acknowledge that it is an ECW pay-per-view is Jay Silva. So shout out to Jay Silva, the real one. I acknowledge you on that aspect of it. But he did have criticism. He said that WrestlePalooza sounds more like a convention than anything.
It does, but like when I saw it, I thought of ECW before anything else.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, WWE has finally announced that, like, hey, we're going to be doing this partnership with ESPN. The first PLE that we're doing it is in September. I believe they said September 20th.
Yep.
It's actually at Gamebridge, so I may look into going. Fuck it. Why not?
They got 4 seats on sale already, brother.
Yeah, I may look into it. I can only imagine how expensive they are.
2,900.
My Royal Rumble tickets were $3. No, I don't remember. But like with the way WWE tickets are, who the fuck knows? Yeah. So they announced that they're doing it, and people are like, oh, I thought this wasn't starting until next year. And it's like, this is a trial, people. Which I know if people are upset about
is it a trial? Because I just saw a post before we went live where they're talking about it starting sooner than anticipated, and going forward from this date, they're all going to be on ESPN.
But is that rumor an innuendo, or is that?
It was like, straight from the WWE's Facebook page.
They said, okay, but you also are an idiot sometimes and don't read things properly.
I'm gonna Google it.
I'm going to. You said it was from their Facebook page.
Correct? Yeah, I believe so. Okay.
Well, I'm on there right now. Literally
Facebook or Twitter, right one of them. It was shared on Facebook.
I'm on the Facebook right now. WrestlePalooza live event. The only thing I'm seeing from their Facebook is that, hey, WrestlePalooza is happening. Here we go. Do I want to say that? Yeah, I think I'm going to say this because I mean it's like people. What the fuck are they going to do? Sue me. I think it's time to look into some VPNs. I bet that I would. I bet I would save money getting a VPN as opposed to just signing up for ESPN Plus.
Remember the VPNs back in high school that were free?
Oh no, those weren't called VPNs. Those were called proxies.
Oh yeah,
they were the. I've wanted to have this conversation for the longest time with anybody. What were they called? They were proxies, but it was like
torrents.
No. That's not what I mean. What I mean is like the actual website that you would go to.
USA Tunnel's the one I always used in school.
There was another one though, and it was a really weird name. I don't remember. But yeah, proxies. That's basically what VPNs were back in the day. For those of you that didn't, that weren't born in the 1900s. Yeah, I mean, I remember we would use proxies to download Armageddon and play Armageddon. You and I played Armageddon plenty of times in the print shop. We know what's up.
Like, those are the fun days, man.
Yeah,
we'd have to use those to get on any websites other than like PG shit in high school.
Well, everything. Like, if there was even one simple keyword, it was blocked.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I did a project for one of my classes. I don't remember, like, talking about the history of Nintendo, and I couldn't look up GameCube because game was in it. So I am the game, JR. Well,
And the cube.
speaking of
GameCube, let's talk about it. Day of Reckoning still needs a remake.
no, it doesn't. No, I'll be honest with you. I don't have a transition. So I'm just going to get into it. For those of you that have been listening for a while, you know every so often, Michael Madrox and I like lists. We like lists,
baby.
and we like to judge lists, and we also like to make our own lists. So we're revisiting that today. Before we get into the big 100, episode 99, we are going to take a look at a list. In the past, we have done best Money in the Bank cash-ins, and we also did managers, and I think that's it that we've done so far. I think we've only done 2 of these. We don't really necessarily officially have a name for this. We just like to do it. It's just, it's a good little discussion, and, it is what it is.
Oh, we rattle shit off.
So this week, we are looking at the best WWE tag teams ranked by Bret Hart's ranking system. Now, I don't know what that means, but I read ahead a little bit and it kind of explains what it means. So this article was actually written this year. It was written on March 14th, 2025. This is on the sportster.com. The writer is Reese Williams. So proper credit to them. I am now going to read the first couple paragraphs of this article. When you look up the best professional wrestlers of all time, lists will always see Bret Hart towards the top of the list, even though I personally feel that he is insanely overrated.
Bingo.
Not only is the Hitman regarded as one of the greats in the ring, but he is also known for having one of the greatest minds for the business. Well, that's debatable, Reese. There is a reason why so many are inspired by Bret Hart, such as CM Punk, FTR, and Edge. Bret Hart created his own ranking system based off their look, promo skills, and in-ring skills that were given a score out of 10. Instead of looking at individual wrestlers on this scale, tag teams will be subjected to Bret Hart's ranking scale. Ranked here are the top 10 greatest tag teams based on Bret Hart's ranking system. Now, before we get into it, what we do, we break this list down, make predictions, and see who we think is going to appear on the list and where they will appear. And we also like to make some pizza bets every so often.
Yeah, we do.
So here's important criteria. The best WWE tag teams. So we need to remember that caveat. They are only WWE tag teams that are on this list. Apparently, I've not looked at this list. I don't know what's on there. That's for us to find out. So that means that there would be no Harlem Heat. Steiners could technically be on the list. But I picture them more as
WCW.
WCW than I do.
Bret Hart is also fucking batshit crazy. So,
but I don't think Bret Hart made this list. I think that it's based on how he ranks things, though, because this is the criteria: their look, promo skills, and in-ring skills, given a score out of 10. So, like I said, it's WWE tag teams. So, sadly, I can't predict that number 1 is going to be the Gangstas. There's also going to be no like
Lenny Lane and Lodi.
To be real, though, like no. Well, this was written in March, but someone like the Motor City Machine Guns, they won't be featured because they had only been in the company for a couple of months at that point. I mean, they are former WWE Tag Team Champions, but I think that what it's going to do is that because it's saying that it's only WWE teams, we need to only look at their work in WWE.
Until we get like 5 teams in and find out we're completely wrong.
So with that, I also want to
Roxanne
say
Perez.
you're picking up Roxanne Perez.
I'm picking up Roxanne Perez.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it. Michael Madrox is dropping Naomi and picking up Roxanne Perez. I actually had her in the last draft.
I know you did.
Yeah, she got me big NXT points because she was NXT Women's Champion. Featured on the banner for this article is LOD, The New Day, and the Hardys. So
We can confirm they're probably all on here.
one can assume they would be all on here. So let's start. How do we usually do this? Do we usually just
We do our predictions first.
Yeah. Well, I know we're going to do some predictions, but who do you think? Give me a top 3 right now. And this, of course, is not a Michael Madrox top 3. Like, I'm not asking
is based on the Bret Hart rating system.
Yes. No, actually scratch that. If you were to make this list, who's your top 3?
If I was to make this list?
With this criteria.
Okay, I would have to go Dudley's.
Now, are you starting at 1 and going, or 3 and going down?
Number 1 would be the Dudleys.
Dudleys are the greatest WWE tag team of all time.
Yes. Number 2, LOD.
Okay. Ooh, man. Okay.
And number 3, I would have to go with the New Age Outlaws.
Okay. So typically when we do these, our lists are relative, like whenever we make these predictions, they're actually, the Venn diagrams kind of cross over.
Yes.
Our top three could not be any more different here. Based on this criteria.
Yes.
Number 1, I'm going to go with the Hardys. I think that
you already fucked up because the Hardys couldn't cut a promo to save their lives.
But, well, when no, I'm still going to go number 1 with the Hardys because I think in terms of WWE, they are a WWE creation. They did not come into the WWE later.
True.
Now, granted, they had a WWE run or post outside of WWE run later, but I think they're a WWE creation, so I think that they're gonna. I also feel like this list is going to rely very heavily. I feel as though the Attitude Era is going to be featured, but it's not going to be prominent. I'm going to make a prediction. I don't think the New Age Outlaws are on this list.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they make this list. That's almost pizza bet territory, by the way.
All right, pizza bet.
Okay, we'll make a pizza bet. By the way, we have an outstanding one, don't we?
It's just the one.
But who owes who the
I
pizza
still owe
bet?
you one.
Okay, so then let's do a double or nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So that's what this is. If I'm right, then you're voided out on owing me a pizza. But if I'm wrong, then you owe me. No, I said that backwards. Hang on.
No, you said it right.
Okay, yeah. If they are on the list, no, that's not how it would work. Because
double or nothing. So either way, we're getting pizza.
If they are on the list, I owe you a pizza. If they aren't on the list, you owe me a pizza. If they do not make the list, the 2 bets cancel out. If they are on the fuck it, we'll figure it out.
Either way, we're splitting a pizza, brother.
I'm confusing in my own head right now. I can't wait for V's comment to be like, no, what it would mean is, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Okay, so you currently owe me a pizza, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am betting that they are not on this list.
And I'm betting they are.
Okay, so then if they are on this list, then that would mean I owe you a pizza, right? So then they would cancel out. But if they are not on this list,
I owe you 2.
Then you owe me 2. Okay, I was right the first time. I overcompensated.
I know.
Okay, so back to basics here. Number 1, I think, is going to be the Hardys. Number 2, I lied, actually. I think number 1 is the Hardys. I think you're spot on with number 2. I think number 2 is going to be LOD. And then number 3. No, I lied. Hardys at number 1, New Day at number 2, LOD at number 3.
Good choices.
Based on that criteria, that has been exhibited.
So everyone on the banners who you picked.
Yeah, because I think there's a reason that they're on the banner, brother. Come on.
Have you ever heard of undercard, brother?
I work smart, not hard. Well, I say before we hop into this list, let's hear a word from our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by Elite Pro Wrestling. We all love live entertainment, right? We all love live wrestling, right? Well, what if I told you that there is a place that combines the entertainment and the wrestling live that we all love? Look no further than Elite Pro Wrestling. Whether it's in person in Odin, Indiana, or Washington, Indiana, or if you check them out on YouTube, Elite Pro Wrestling guarantees a quality show that allows them to live up to the name Elite. If you're feeling generous, go ahead and check them out on Patreon as well. If you back them, you're going to get early access to all of their shows before they hit YouTube. Again, check out EliteProfessionalWrestling.com. This episode is brought to you by Venom Energy. Hey, we've all been there, and there's nothing wrong with admitting to it. Well, what I mean is that we've all hit that midday slump, and we all need a little push to get us through the rest of the day. Well, what better option to give you a pick-me-up than one of the wonderful flavors of Venom Energy? Venom is what gets MadBash through those long show days, and we know that it can do the same for you. I'm going to sweeten the pot a little bit for you, too. Yeah, come to our merch table when you see us at a show, and with the purchase of a MadBash Wrestling sticker or magnet, you get a Venom Energy drink on us. While supplies last, of course, so you better act quick. We'd like to thank Venom again for sponsoring this episode. Please consume responsibly. Not recommended for children under 18, pregnant or nursing women, or people sensitive to caffeine. Okay, let's get into this list. Again, this is best WWE tag teams ranked by Bret Hart's ranking system. This is an article on thesportster.com written by Reese Williams. I am curious if old boy has written any. All he does is lists.
Well, this is our type of guy.
Yeah, we might be making another visit here to this to old boy. All right. So I said that I don't think New Age Outlaws appear on the list. You think that the Hardys, so you didn't say the Hardys are in your top 3. Are they top 5?
Yes.
Okay. But are they number 5? The top 5, but they ain't top 5. But they ain't 5. You think they're 4 or 5?
I think they're 5.
Okay. That's fair. Okay. I'm thinking here, do the APA make the list?
I want to say no.
I kind of agree with you. Do the Rockers make the list?
No.
I think they do.
I think the Heart Foundation makes the list. I think the Bulldogs make the list. Demolition makes the list.
Oh, Demolition. Yeah.
I know the Headbangers ain't on here.
No, there's no way the Headbangers are.
It's a travesty if Kai and Tai ain't on here, though.
Indeed. All right, let's start the list, brother. Here we go. Coming in at number 10. Oh. Coming in at number 10, we have the Dudley Boys.
What?
Yeah. So here's what's cool about this list. They are actually doing the specific breakdown. So look, 5 out of 10. Promo skills, 7 out of 10. In-ring skills, 5 out of 10. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I don't like this guy.
5 out of 10
10 for the
rankings?
Dudleys?
Oh my God. So total, they have 17 out of 30. The Dudley Boys were one of the pioneers of the Attitude Era, leading the tag team division with their extreme style and knowledge of how to get the crowd on their feet. Whilst they were not the best technically in the ring, I disagree. Bubba and Devon Dudley made up with this flashy maneuvers and putting Mae Young through tables. 18 tag title reigns in their entire career. The Dudley Boys are one of the most decorated teams in professional wrestling history, and their impact on sports entertainment will never be understated. For their efforts, they were inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2018.
I already am pissed off with this list.
Wow. So now that you know that the Dudleys aren't in your top 3, you had them at number 1.
Yeah, I know.
Who do you think is in the top 3 then?
I'm gonna have to switch it because if this guy's going on technical wrestling style, I'm gonna have to go the British Bulldogs Heart Foundation and then whatever Owen Hart and Coco Beware's team name was.
So here's the criteria: look, promo skills, in-ring skills. For the Dudleys, it was 5 out of 10 on look, 7 out of 10 on promo skills, 5 out of 10 on in-ring skills.
That's crazy, man.
Dude, insane. All right, coming in at number 9. Oh, you didn't know?
The New Age Outlaws, baby.
They are on the list.
How are they higher than the Dudleys, though?
I don't know, but the pizza bets have canceled out. Look, 5 out of 10. Promo skills, 8 out of 10. In-ring skills, 5 out of 10. Total of 18 out of 30. You are fucking high if you are not giving these guys a 10 out of 10 on promo skills. A 10!
A fucking 10!
Shout out to Logan Madrox. Oh boy. Yeah, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws, were at the forefront of the WWE's attitude. You literally just said that exact same thing about the Dudleys, my dog. I don't think this guy likes Attitude Era.
I don't think so either. He's an 80s guy.
I'm getting that vibe. Yeah, so a total of 18 out of 30. Dude, the look, you're only going to give it a 5 out of 10. Dude, come on. Who didn't want to dress like fucking Road Dogg Jesse James?
Who didn't want to go buy the fucking motocross boots like Billy Gunn at the time?
Thank you.
Jesus.
Dude, Billy Gunn's look, like with the bandana tied in the front.
That's why I started wearing bandanas, dude.
Like, oh my God, come on. This guy is so... I think the Money in the Bank one and the Managers one threw me for a loop because he was doing like a lot of old school managers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making... This may be the worst list
that we've ever done.
Wow.
We need to write this guy a mean letter.
Yeah. We ready for number 8?
Yeah, fortunately.
All right. You know what's gonna piss me off is he ranks these guys. Because I don't disagree with their placement on the list and their the validation for it. Coming in at number 8, Rick and Scotty, the Steiner brothers. He says here, but now hold on, dude. He says they were better in WCW, but also successful in WWE. If we are looking strictly at
WWE,
yes, that's what I'm saying. If we're looking strictly at WWE tag teams, Not breaking the top 5 makes sense for me.
Yes, they're a solid 8.
Yes.
I can agree with this one wholeheartedly.
Here's the part that's going to piss me off to no end, though. Let's break them down.
Oh, fuck.
The look, 8 out of 10. I agree. They have their singlet game is on fucking point. Always has been.
Yep.
Promo skills, 5 out of 10, which, okay. I was right. In-ring skills.
6.
For Rick, you just guessed it dead on the head. 6 out of 10.
The inventor of the 450 splash, man. Come on now.
The Frankensteiner, the German suplexes,
The Steiner lines.
the Steiner line. God. Rick and Scott Steiner made their mark on professional wrestling, battering their opponents who dared challenge them. They made their debut in 1989, wrestling in WCW, defeating the Fabulous Freebirds for the WWE World Tag Titles. Within the first year as a team, a brief stint in ECW, blah, blah, blah. I want to
slap this fool.
Yeah. The Steiners were a team until 1998 when Scott would turn on Rick and eventually join the NWO. Scott Steiner shined as a singles wrestler, delivering entertaining promos and winning WC. Well, apparently you don't think their promos are too good because you gave them a 5.
Yeah.
God damn. Fuck this list already, dude. This is making me angry.
I bet
All
the
right.
Heart Foundation's number 1.
Oh, this guy's a mark.
Yeah.
He's gonna jerk off Bret Hart and put him at number 1.
The Revival's going to be high too. Watch.
Oh, he's going to put Revival on this list.
Yeah.
Revival is in the top 5 and they're not number 5. We ready for number 7?
Yep.
Okay. I'm good with this one. Coming in at number 7, we have Demolition. Here comes the axe. Here comes the smasher. Their Demolition walking disaster, brother.
Where's Crush?
The look, 10 out of 10.
Agree.
First time this motherfucker has been right this entire list. If he's giving Demolition a 10 out of 10 look, then why the fuck didn't you give the Steiners at least an 8 out of 10 on their in-ring skills?
11 out of 10 if you count fucking Axe at SummerSlam. That flowy hair.
You are correct, sir. Yeah, look, 10 out of 10. Promo skills, 5 out of 10. In-ring skills, 5 out of 10. You know what? I don't hate it.
No.
That's a pretty good summation of Demolition, I think.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with
average,
that.
But with a look.
Yeah. Average, but with a look. We can probably touch on that. Demolition were well known due to their hard-hitting style and their awesome face paint and entrance attire. Debuting in 89 for the WWE, Axe and Smash paved their way to the top of the tag team division, defeating all that came their way. The record for the longest tag team title reign in WWE history was held by Demolition for decades, with a staggering 478 days holding the prestigious titles. The record was then broken by the New Day in 2016 and then broken again by the Usos in 2022. I want to make an addendum to my top 3.
Oh, yeah?
Because I figured it out now. This guy's he's leaning more modern. I feel it. He's going to be leaning more modern. He's going to say the Usos are the greatest tag. He's going to give the Usos number 1.
You think so?
Yeah. And the fact that we neither one of us put the Usos in our top 3, I think that just goes to show you how there have been some really good tag teams. The Usos are great. The Usos are incredible.
Let me say this. Usos have been around for a long time, yes. A lot of tag team championships, yes. But until the bloodline, nobody gave a shit.
I'm going to disagree with you on that one.
Really?
I'm going to disagree with you on that one. Usos are going to be number 1. New Day is going to be number 2.
NWO End Zone Cast is number 3.
End Zone Cast number 3. Yeah. 3 is probably going to be Road Warriors. Or sorry, it's WWE Legion of Doom. All right, number 6. We ready?
Yep.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, dude. What the fuck is wrong with this guy, dude? Number 6 is the fucking Road Warriors.
What? Legion of Doom.
Arguably the most powerful tag team in wrestling history. So then why didn't they break your top 5, you fucking mark?
I don't think we're going to revisit this guy's list ever again, Dickie.
No, because this is good content. It's pissing me off. The look
Guys, stay tuned to Paid Show.
The look is a 10 out of 10. I agree with that. Promo skills, 5 out of 10. Oof. So fucking off base. I would give him at least a 7.
Yeah.
At least.
They didn't have to say shit, man. And their promos were great.
8 or not. Like 8 if I'm being generous, 7 if I'm being realistic.
Yeah.
And then their in-ring skills are a 6 out of 10. That one I'm cool with, actually. I would give them a 7, I think. Yeah, I would give their promo skills an 8 and their in-ring work a 7. Now that I'm really thinking about it. Because, I mean, it's like they weren't technical, but it's like that clearly is what this guy is looking for, is technical wrestling.
I'm telling you, Hearts and the Bulldogs.
Bulldog, yeah, man. Well, we're getting ready to predict the top 5. The Road Warriors, a.k.a. the Legion of Doom, were one of the best tag teams in the 80s and 90s for the NWA, WCW, and WWE. Hawk and Animal debuted in 1983 for Georgia Championship Wrestling and would go on to travel all over the globe before landing in WWE in 1990. LOD would stay in WWE before leaving for Japan and jumping to WCW for a brief time in 96, then returning to WWE in 97, where they would stay until 99. They had a long list of accomplishments, winning the WWE Tag Team Championships, NWA, IWGP. The Road Warriors were inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2011. God damn, dude. Okay, so when you say Hart Foundation, who are you saying? Are you saying Owen and Brett? Owen and
Brett
Bulldog?
Neidhart.
Brett and Neidhart. Okay, yeah. Okay, so because I didn't know if you were going to consider, like, you're talking about Owen and Bulldog as well.
No.
Okay, so you're going Brett and Neidhart. Okay. So, top 5. He's putting FTR on there. He's putting Edge and Christian in there. He's putting the Usos. He's putting New Day.
You're over 5, brother.
No, I'm not. That was 4.
Oh.
And then he's putting the Hardys on there. So Hardys, Usos, New Day, Hart Foundation,
Revival. I'm going Hearts, Bulldogs.
That wasn't in any order, by the way. That was just me saying names.
Yeah, I'm just saying my 5 are Hearts, Bulldogs, Usos, New Day, Hardys.
Well, we know the Hardys are on the list. We know New Day are on the list.
Yep.
Do Edge and Christian make the top 5?
I don't think so.
That's tough. The New Age Outlaws have already made it. Legion of Doom has already made it.
Because when you think about Edge and Christian, they really weren't a tag team that long in WWF.
Oh, yeah, they were. I mean, 98 to 01. That's, I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, they did
other teams on the list.
They did a lot in a short time.
Yeah.
I think if you don't consider Edge and Christian one of the great, like, you're so off base. They are so good together.
I don't think this guy's going to consider him by this fucking list.
I don't think he does either. He should.
We're all going to be fucking wrong. It's going to be like the Natural Disasters, the Mega Powers.
I didn't even consider the Mega Powers. No, he doesn't put the Mega Powers on the list. He doesn't put the Mega Powers on the list.
I don't think, Dickie. Let's see, brother.
I don't think he puts the Natural Disasters on there either. All right, because this guy, I don't know. I'm getting his vibe. Okay. Okay, so we were both wrong. Edge and Christian are on the list, coming in at number 5. So he
shit.
did acknowledge Edge and Christian, but here's where he's a fucking idiot, allegedly. I'm going to not even start with look. So promo skills, 8 out of 10, 100% on that one.
Yeah.
In-ring skills, 9 out of 10. There's an argument, 10 out of 10. Just saying. Their look, this motherfucker gave them a 5 out of 10.
A mediocre look.
No. They had the coolest fucking look. Their stupid fucking sunglasses, the trench coat, that fucking net shirt that Christian would wear. Not to mention their gear. Their gear was always really fucking cool. Edge's Starburst
Never the fucking same.
Or Sunburst gear, rather. Oh my God. Okay, so now that we know that they're in the top 5, Hardys are number 1. Hardys are number 1. I'm telling you, Hardys are number 1.
Okay.
They gotta be. Hart Foundation, number 2, maybe. 3, New Day. 5, Usos.
4 Usos, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, 4 Usos. All right. Despite both their incredible singles resumes, Edge and Christian's breakthrough was as a tag team. Childhood best friends, their chemistry burst onto the scene, joining the faction with Gangrel to form The Brood. Edge and Christian would go on to win 7. They only won 7 tag titles. I thought it was more than that. They broke up in 01. Christian turned on Edge, the latter's King of the Ring win. Christian would go on to have a successful TNA run, also become a 2-time world heavyweight champion in WWE. Edge went on to a slightly more lucrative career, earning 11 world championships in WWE before being forced to retire in 2011 due to neck injuries, only to return in 2020. If Christian stayed in WWE and didn't go to TNA, how different would his career have been, do you think?
I think he would have got more opportunity as world champion. But he would have got it for the wrong reasons.
Probably.
I feel like they would have done to him like they did to Rey Mysterio after Eddie passed.
I think Christian would have only been a mid-card worker had he not left and gone to TNA and won the NWA title. Because when he came back, he got the ECW title. Then he got the world title. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. I don't know.
Overall, it all doesn't matter when Greg Hammer the Valentine's the third man, though.
Greg Hammer the Valentine.
Yes, sir.
You idiot. Overall, 22 out of 30. Coming in at number 4. Man, the anticipation is killing me. I hate that I have to be the one to do this.
Jaw to the floor.
I may be 100% spot on. The Usos are number 4. Look, 7 out of 10. Promo skills, 8 out of 10. Promo or in-ring, 8 out of 10. Promo, 8 out of 10. Look, 7 out of 10. Yeah.
It fits.
Yeah. I stand by. I mean, I don't think the Usos should be ranked that much higher than the Dudleys in terms of in-ring skill.
No.
Sorry. I also don't think that they should be ranked that much higher than the New Age Outlaws in terms of a look.
Nope. Or Edge and Christian, for that matter.
Yeah, Edge and Christian only had a 5 on look. Yeah, that's true. Sons of the legendary Rikishi, the Usos have created a legacy for being one of the greatest tag teams in WWE of all time. Debuting in 2010. God, they debuted in 2010. Alongside Tamina, Jimmy, and Jay, were joined, blah, blah, blah. The Usos adapted to involve WWE at the time for wearing face paint to cutting some of the best promos when they moved to the edgier look on SmackDown in 2016. Their work with the Bloodline. I would say their work with the Bloodline is really what propelled them.
Elevated them, yeah.
Okay, so we're in the top 3 now. We're in the top 3. Hardy's,
New Day.
Hardy's, New Day. Is the Hart Foundation on the list?
I don't know who else would be other than Enzo and Cassman at this point.
All joking aside, though, are we forgetting anybody?
There's so many tag teams, but like, I don't know. I don't think the Mega Powers will be on there. Money Inc. wouldn't be on here.
Okay. Also, especially because now we're in the top 3. So obviously, I don't think APA make it on there. I don't think like Money Inc.
Too Cool.
I don't think Too Cool. Now, though, in theory, Too Cool should have been on the list.
No Holly Cousins.
Yeah, it's true. No Hurricane and
What
Rosie.
if we throw something off the wall out there like RVD and Kane?
Nah, I don't think that would happen. Okay, so I think number 1 of the Hardys.
Do we leave off the Brothers of Destruction?
Oh, goddamn. Okay, do we? How about no, they're not on the list. They're not on the list.
You don't think so?
No, absolutely not. I'm gonna predict it again. Number 1 is Hardy's. 2 is gonna be New Day. 3 is Hart Foundation. No. This motherfucker's gonna put New Day at number 1. He's gonna put New Day at number 1. He's gonna give him 10 out of 10 promo skills. He's also gonna give him 10 out of 10
looks. Yep.
Then the Hardys are gonna get
9 out of 10 looks.
No. I'm gonna make Hardys are gonna get 10 out of 10 on look. They're gonna get a 9 out of 10 on in-ring, and then they're gonna get an 8 out of 10 on promo. And that's what's going to be the deciding factor, is that he's going to give New Day, or it could be flipped, man. It could be completely flipped.
It makes me wonder if the Hearts are even on this list now.
I don't think they are, but who else could it be?
I don't.
It's got to be Hart Foundation, man. Right?
You would think.
Well, I say we get to number 3, and that's really going to make us realize.
Make us question our whole life after this past hour.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. Whew. Coming in at number 3, the Hardy Boys.
What?
Yeah. Look, 9 out of 10. Promo skills, 6 out of 10. In-ring skills, 9 out of 10. Okay. I disagree. Look absolutely should be 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Who didn't want to be the Hardy Boys?
Everybody.
I'll tell you who did want to be the Hardy Boys. His name is Jason Levi. He wanted to be Jeff Hardy.
He still kind of does.
Levi, I love you so much.
I miss the Painted Warrior.
How many wrestlers did you see, or not even wrestlers? Let's take it out of wrestling. Let's talk about pop culture. The Hardys rocking trip pants, rocking the fucking armbands, painting their nails. Dude, how were the Hardys? How are the Hardys not number 1 on this list?
The Hardy Boys are the reason studded belts became a thing in the late 90s.
How are you not going to give their look a 10 out of 10, my guy? Oh my God. Bruh. Matt and Jeff Hardy, known for their high flying ability, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm not going to even. Okay. So, now that we know that the Hardys are number 3, we got to lock in number 1 and 2, man. Let's lock in number 1 and 2. It makes me wonder,
is they even going to put New Day on this list, since technically they're a trio?
No, they'll be on the list.
You think so?
Yeah, don't split hairs. They're on the list. They're gonna be on the list.
I don't know, man. It's making me second guess everything in my life right now.
Pizza bet.
We already did one of those.
And we can do another one right now. We're sitting at a big goose egg on pizzas.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You don't think New Day?
I don't think New Day's on the list.
They absolutely are on this list. You're high. Oh my god!
It's a trio. It's not a tag team.
What is wrong? But they all won tag titles. You're splitting.
The Freebirds ain't on this list.
Dude. No, it's WWE, dude. Okay. So, if not, then who? There's only 2 spots left. And we've established that one of them is probably the Hart Foundation.
I'm going to go Bulldogs.
The British Bulldogs are going to be on this list, and New Day is not going to be on this list.
If they're going off Bret Hart's ranking system.
I am going to do something right now that I never thought that I would do. I'm breaking the fourth wall here. As Josh talking to Dustin, do you truly believe New Day is not on this list, or are you doing a bit?
I really hope that New Day's not on this list.
Just because of the pizza bet, or like...
No, just because of the fact that they're a trio. I hope this guy has some class, because this list has been pissing me off so far, where they make it an official tag team list.
So then you think it's the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs?
Yes.
Who's number 1? Who's number 2?
Hearts are number 1.
Hearts are number 1. Okay. I think it's New Day, and I think it's the Hart Foundation. Hart Foundation. Okay. New Day is getting a 10 out of 10 on looks, and they're also getting a 10 out of 10 on promo skills. This is why I think this. Okay. Let's fucking go. Here's my prediction. New Day, 10 out of 10 on promo skills, 10 out of 10 on look, 8 out of 10 on in-ring work. So that's 28.
That's fair.
Hart Foundation is going to get 10 out of 10
in-ring, 9 out of 10 on looks,
9 out of 10 look, and
9 out of 10 on promo?
No, because that would tie them. Promo is going to be what? Because 7 out of 10 promo.
Well, let's pull the page up, brother.
But what do you think, though? Because you don't even think New Day's on the list. So how would you do it? Like, what gives the Bulldogs the edge over Hart Foundation?
The Hearts would be number 1, not the Bulldogs over.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Yep. But the Bulldogs, I mean, you're looking at Bret Hart, his looks, plus it's his family, plus they could cut a promo, and their in-ring ability would be a fucking 10 out of 10.
Yeah. We ready?
Yeah.
We ready?
I'll be wrong.
Ready? We ready?
Let's do it.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh, no, I've never been more nervous to scroll down in my entire life. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Let's fucking go. Oh, don't look. Who is it? Yo! Coming in at number 2, Bret the Hitman Hart, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation. Wow.
I have a feeling it's going to be New Day now.
You're legitimately pissed off right now.
I'm not pissed off. It's all fun and fucking games for me. This guy's just fucking crazy.
Holy shit. I was spot fucking on, by the way.
Was you?
Yes. And now listen, everyone, genuinely, I do not look at these lists ahead of time. Absolutely do not. And my memory is so fucking bad, I wouldn't even be able to remember half of it. Look, 10 out of 10. In-ring skills, 10 out of 10. Promo skills, 7 out of 10. Wow, I called that.
You
Dead
did?
ass. Dead ass. Here he is basically just jerking off the Hart Foundation, talking about how good they are. He's not wrong at all. He is not wrong at all on that ranking. But then it makes me wonder, it has to be New Day at number 1, right?
It makes me wonder, though. The Hart Foundation was good and all, but they weren't no Dudleys.
The Dudleys were number 10.
I know, I'm saying on my list, though.
Oh, in-ring?
Yeah.
Or look.
All of it.
Wow. You think the Dudleys are better than the Hart Foundation?
I do. I firmly believe the only 2 good Harts were the 2 that were not related.
Can we... Bret Hart is overrated. I'm sorry.
Bret's overrated. Owen's overrated.
Yeah.
The only 2 good Harts that I enjoyed watching their work were not family members that came out of it. Tyson Kidd. No, Tyson Kidd and Brian Pillman.
Oh, see, if I were to take it, I would say Davey Boy and Tyson Kidd are the only 2 like incredible in-ring competitive. Like
Davey was good, but I never was a Davey Mark, man.
Yeah, man, it's got to be New Day, right?
It has to be.
Okay, I'll take a pepperoni, pineapple, and banana peppers pizza.
Fuck you. We split my pizza bet, motherfucker. I ain't eating half that shit.
We did, yeah. All right, so it's New Day, right? It's got to be.
They're on the banner, ain't they?
Yeah, coming in at number 1, it is in fact the New Day. And I was pretty spot on. They came out with a 28 out of 30, 10 out of 10 look, 9 out of 10 promo skills, 9 out of 10 in-ring work. Now, I disagree on this, though. I would have given them 10 out of 10 look, 10 out of 10 promo skills, 8 out of 10 in-ring skills. Sorry. I just would have. They're good, but I don't think they're 9 out of 10 good.
I got our paid show topic.
Oh, boy. Then now it's just a write-up talking about New Day. The New Day are one of the most iconic tag teams of all time and a legendary group of the modern era. The group was made up of Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods. Their debut in 2014 was not the most inspiring, coming out to little to no fan reaction and eventually getting booed as a lot of baby faces did. After turning heel, fans naturally gravitated towards them, making them one of the most popular tag teams in WWE history. Still, the whole New Day sucks. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. Like that whole thing. Like that's what makes New Day so good, man.
The crowd interaction.
Yeah. Or interaction.
Yes.
Is the word that you meant to say.
I had to do that for Chris.
Don't do this shit where you say, oh, you're doing shit on purpose. God damn, I hate you.
You love me.
Top comment on this list, by the way. Bad list.
That's it. That's the top comment.
Yeah, bad list. Someone said the British Bulldogs aren't even on the list. Owen and Yokozuna, Davey and Dynamite. Your Owen and Yoko? No. Someone's arguing for the Hollywood Blondes, but that's WCW. The Brain Busters.
They were short-lived in WWF, though.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
No Killer Bees?
No Killer Bee. Fuck the bee, Brian Blair. The Revival. Okay, here's another hot take. FTR is also overrated.
Oh, dun dun dun.
Sorry, they just are. All right, again, this article. I want to find this guy's Twitter and harass him. I'm joking, of course. Only got 603 followers. Come on, dude. He's a journalist.
More than that on TikTok.
I don't want to start doxing this guy. I just started reading his profile. Yeah, shout out to Reese. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Reece. That's Reese, right? Reese Williams. He wrote this article on the sportster.com. This was a fun one. This was different. Now it's time to rank the list, Michael Madrox. We, of course, at MadBash, we don't follow this bullshit Bret Hart ranking. We follow the five
Facts.
out of actually we follow the -7 through the 5 scale. There is, of course, room for decimal points in there. Michael Madrox, give me your thoughts on this list and then end those thoughts with your ranking.
All right, dude. He's got some good tag team choices on there. I mean, all the expected, but there's a lot of unexpected too. Like the New Age Outlaws and Dudleys being that low on the damn list. By his choices of tag teams, like I feel like every tag team deserves to be on the list. That's on the list.
Yep.
I wish it was a longer list because tag team wrestling is one of my fortes and I love it.
Yeah, I should have said that at the top of this. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do this list. You love tag team wrestling.
But I'm going to have to give this list, dude, a -2.
We don't do -2. We do -7.
I was going to give him a little bit more than a -7, but yeah, I'll give him a -7.
So then give him a 0. Wow. So the -7 is, of course, the worst ranking that we give.
You don't put the fucking Hearts over the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, the Hardys, and
I'm going to agree with everything that you said, but what I'm really going to focus on here is every team that is on this list 100% deserves to be on this list. That's not what I'm arguing. What I am arguing is the criteria. There are certain rankings that he gave these teams that I'm like, dude, come on. Like, you're really going to stand there owning a fireworks stand.
What are we doing?
And you're seriously going to give the Steiners 6 out of 10 in ring skill. The Steiners in ring skills, my opinion, better than the Hart Foundation. You're really going to stand there and you're going to give the Road Warriors a 5 out of 10 on the promo scale. No, you're going to give Edge and Christian a 5 out of 10 on look. No, you're stupid. So, yeah, I mean, you tried, kid. You tried. I
wonder where he got this Bret Hart score rankings from.
I don't know, but I would be curious to go back and look at some of the other lists that he's made. So he did 10 most successful WWE stars who only had one name during their career. So people that didn't change their name. The 5 best CM Punk figures of all time. Best and worst John Cena figures. Best Triple H moments. 4 booking decisions from Elimination Chamber 2025 we loved and 4 we hated. So he's only done a couple of lists. Yeah, I do want to know where this list came from, this whole Bret Hart criteria, but
it's pissing me off more than Uncle Dave right now.
Dude, in his profile pic, he's wearing the same shirt that Clayton Clark wears to the ring now that he's doing the drifter gimmick.
Seriously?
Swear to God, this motherfucker, I'm sending you this fucking image. You gotta see this. But, well, all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and hop off here. Oh, my ranking. I give it a 1. I give it a 1 out of 5. It just did nothing for me. He did right by the people that he put on the list, but it's the criteria in which he used to judge them that I'm just way off. If like our list would have been so different because of how I would have ranked these tag teams. So.
There's only one tag team I fully agree with his rankings point blank on. And that would be Demolition.
Yes, actually. Agreed. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and hop off here. If you are on the Patreon, you get to hear us talk on Paid Show. That's fun. That's always fun. It's essentially our post show. Look into it. You may hear us talk a little bit about episode 100, what might be coming down the pipeline there, touching on a couple other things, may tell some stories of the weekend. Who knows? That's the beauty of Paid Show, brother. We just talk about shit. You know what I mean? So
you may hear our own list on Paid Show.
Maybe if I feel like it. Yeah, so stay connected to us, madbashstudios.com. That's the big plug ski. You can, of course, follow me on Instagram at dwobs with a Z card shop. You can follow Michael Madrox at the word 1 and then the numbers 900-909-9900. Again, thank you for listening. If you are on the Patreon, stick around for Paid Show. If you are not on the Patreon, then wait. We'll see you down the road on some form of content.